Aloha! So, today I am going to be delving into the premium offers section of the Sail Whale because we are going to be purchasing a breeding token for the first time pretty much in a long time because we have this Crash Dragon available as a premium offer. And so the Crash Dragon, the reason why I'm so interested in this guy is because he's only really been available in sort of VIP or bundle events before. So having this dragon available to breed is a little bit too tempting. And so he is only an epic, but you know, any of these dragons that are really difficult to get a hold of definitely piques my interest. So in the Sail Whale, again, Whale Mart's hot sister, we have well, not inside her, god, I phrased that poorly. Anyway, but we have these breeding tokens, and if you do click on them, it shows you what combination you're going to require to breed it. So in the case of Crash Dragon, it's going to be War plus Ice. And we do have the DML Planner website up with all of the possible outcomes for this. And you can see there's mostly really short breeding times, but there are a couple of long ones for Mercury and Regal that we really don't want to be seeing. But if we do purchase this, it's 99 gems, and we get a breeding token that lasts 1 day. So it's a big gamble. It may not be successful, but this is the time where I'm going to be using all of my double egg relics, hatching relics, chronos, all of that sort of thing, see if we can get some good breeding luck. So, I guess without further ado, let's go. Let's try this breeding combo. Again, we've only got a limited time to do this, so anytime you're going to purchase one of these breeding tokens, make sure you are prepared, like, at that very moment in time to do it. Technically, it would probably be better for me to do this after the solo event is done, but YOLO, I do not care. So again, we are going with War plus Ice, which means that in breeding den here, I am going to activate that extra egg, of course, and then we are going to search up Mr. War and Mr. Ice. And just in case, I'm going to make sure, and you can see all of those possible outcomes here that the DML Planner showed us, and that Crash Dragon on the left. So we can't breed in 2 breeding dens for this, which does suck, but I guess we just have to pray to Lord Ceremony that we can get this sometime soon. So our first one is actually quite lucky, because you see that we've got the option of taking a 36-minute egg, and this is what we want to see. We want to see these really short timers if we're going to get a misbreed, so that then we can just watch ads or just quick skip with a relic easily rather than having to wait like 12 hours. So some quick ad viewing later, and we can go for another breed. That is assuming the game doesn't break. There we go. Lovely. So again, remember, I do have chronos. I'd rather use that on a longer timer if we can, and I do have a few relics. I don't have a ton left, but, you know, enough to do some attempts, some more. Our second attempt here is going to give us a 4-hour timer, which doesn't really matter between these two that much if we're going to use time skip, but I guess we'll go with the 4-hour timer. And essentially, it's just going to be rinse and repeat. But before we do use time skip here, I am going to make sure that we collect all of our ruined stuff. And really, I would normally put in my 6-hour food, but I already put in the hour food earlier. So that's me mismanaging the food by a bit. But I guess we can pop some more spring cherries in a second. And we will be chrono skipping, and then we'll probably be delving into relic territory. Now, I don't want to use every single relic that I have, but considering that I just spent 99 gems on this breeding token, I don't really want to come out empty-handed, if you know what I mean. So, yes, everything's prepared, everything is ready, and now we will chronos skip. Because chronos, of course, is a 6-hour time skip, the relics are an 8-hour time skip, so it's about using them at the most optimal moment to get the best use out of them. So now when we go back, let's do another breed. Another breedy. Come on, Ice Dragon, you know you love me. Okay, that's not quite loving me, but that's an okay timer. I will also take that one. More ads completed. You know, I don't like watching ads, but as long as I can potentially breed new dragons from it, I don't mind too much. Let's go again. 36 minute? Fine. Fine. Lucky attempt number... I've already lost track. I don't know how many. Who cares? Let's go. No! Again! I've got to watch more ads, really. Another breeding attempt begins! Damn it. Okay, so now we are indeed getting into relic territory. So I'm willing to use a couple, but not on the really short timers if we do get any. So generally, I like them to be around about 6 hours if I'm willing to skip them. It does depend, and depends on the situation, but we gotta keep going. Oh! Never mind. Hell yes! There we go! There we go. How many attempts was that? Like 8? May have been 9. So just as I was about to waste some relics, our bad boy Crash has turned up. And so, just like I always say, sometimes with breeding you might get unlucky, sometimes you might get lucky, but the most important thing is persistence. The more you come back, the more you watch those ads, the more you keep trying, it's going to increase your chances of success. And that's the same thing with breeding dragons of the month and any other limited time dragon. The thing is with breeding tokens, because they are limited time, of course, how lucky you are with your breeds can determine your success. But in this case, we were, I would say, relatively lucky, because even though there weren't too many possible outcomes at the same time, you know, only having a day to breed him is, it freaks me out. Maybe we'll try and breed a second one. How about that? But either way, there's a 19-hour and 11-minute timer. Crash is coming. And finally, I managed to get my hands on this, relatively speaking, quite rare dragon. I imagine after this breeding token becomes available, more people get a hold of him now. And that's good. I want more of these. Like, for all the bad things I've said about Sail Whale, I still don't like the idea of having to spend just for a one-day breeding token. But if they're going to bring more of those premium-only dragons in here, I can actually get behind that somewhat. Like these really rare dragons, like you take the risk when you're trying to breed them, but it gives you the chance to get some of these dragons that otherwise you'd never be able to get unless you spent like ridiculous amounts of gems. So 99 gems for a new epic. Happy days. Happy days. So aside from that, the only other thing that we've got going on, we do have the new bottomless dungeon this week that has the 5th dragon in it, just in case you didn't know. And of course we're going to have new dungeon shop stuff, and inside dungeon shop you can get the cupcake dragon as well, so keep that in mind. We've got VIP ticket, which I'm going to take, and at the same time we do also have movie marathon, which, as I was waiting for a couple of those breeds to go, I'm already up to the final prize section because this at the moment hasn't had any timers on it. I haven't done anything. I don't know if they've removed them. If it was unintentional, then I didn't mean to take advantage, but you know, I'm just watching stuff to get the prizes. And at the end of the day, Gameloft gets more ad watchers, generates more money. So I'll take those 35 gems at some point, I guess. I was going to take all these relics to help with that Crash Dragon breeding, but now I don't need to. So it feels pretty good. So apart from that, I'll keep logging in for this birthday battles event. Hopefully we'll get our hands on this bright and colourful 7th dragon soon. But if you are going for your own Crash Dragon breeding, then I do wish you the best of luck. And don't forget that Pumpkin is also the Dragon of the Week at the moment, if you want to go for him. Aside from that, there's not really much else breeding to do. We're just going to be waiting for more ancient event news, and it looks like we're going to get more full information about those new ancients in the very near future, is what it seems from their teaser this morning, but we'll see, we'll see. But anyway, for now, I appreciate you joining me today. Best of luck with all of your breeding, and until next time, I hope to see you then.